Hi guys, welcome back to Carlist.my. Today we are at the launch of the all-new 2022 Honda HRV, and we are going to have a closer look at 3 out of 4 variants that are on display today. We have the E, and this one is the V, and Adam will be covering the RS. Jom, let's have a closer look. So here we are at the front of the all-new 2022 Honda HRV 1.5 VTEC Turbo V variant, and this one comes with this checkered flag front grille finished in gloss black. So this is also the same with the E, that is also the other VTEC Turbo model, and of course they come with this, the silver heartbeat at the front bumper. Now the only difference between the E and the V is that this one, the V, comes with the sequential turning signal, whereas the E does not. So that is the only big difference when it comes to the exterior between the V and the E. The other one would be the wheel options. For the V as well as the RS, it comes with the 18-inch option, whereas the S and the E, the two bottom variants, those are fitted with 17 inches. This is the wheels in question. This is the one on the V. It's the same as the ones that you can find on the RS. It's an 18-inch wheel finished in this gloss silver black kind of way, but it's wrapped in the Continental Ultra Contact UC6. Whereas if you look at the E as well as the S, the two bottom variants, those are fitted with 17-inch wheels, and it's wrapped in the Goodyear Assurance rubbers. So it's definitely a step up when it comes to the wheels as well as the tires if you opt for the V or the RS. Now we are at the rear of the 2022 Honda HRV, and one thing that I really like about it is this sweeping line or one-piece looking slim LED tail lights, and this is standard across the range, except that of course it comes with the sequential turning lights, as it's not available for the E and the S. Since it's a VTEC Turbo model, you will see the dual exhaust tips mounted down. This is the same with the E as well. So for the S, that one is the non-turbo version, so it doesn't get that. Alright, now this is the most exciting stuff about the new HRV. This is the first time that the HRV comes with the option of a VTEC turbo engine. Now this is the 1.5 liter unit. It's the same one found in the E and the V variant. Power output is about 177 PS with 240 Newton meters of torque. So if you don't have the budget to get the VTEC Turbo HRV, you can always get the 1.5S and A version. That one produces about 121 PS with 145 Newton meters of torque. Alright, so we are in the HRV V variant, and as you can see, it is wrapped with the leather upholstery for the seats as well as the steering. You will find the same one in the range-topping RS version, but that one comes with the red stitching. I think Adam will show you that in a bit. If you opt for the E or even the base S model, that one comes with fabric upholstery. So it all depends on what you want, whether you want fabric or if you want leather. So in that sense, it's all good depending on what you want. Now, the steering for the V, since it's a VTEC Turbo version, you will get paddle shifters. It's the same when you go for the E variant as well, because that is also a VTEC Turbo. Now, in front of the steering, you will find a nicely sized 7-inch TFT multi-info display, and this one is an 8-inch advanced touch audio system that is the same across the range. For the meter display, if you go for the 1.5S, that is the non-turbo version, you will get a slightly smaller unit at 4.2 inches. Now, since we are talking about the audio system, like I said, it's the same across the range. The 8-inch unit is the same. It comes with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. The only difference is that for the V and the RS, it comes with a set of 8 speakers, whereas the S and the E, that is the two bottom range for the new HRV, that is only comes with 4 speakers. Across the range, it comes with a very unique AC feature. You get the normal mode right here, but then if you switch it up to here, you will get this thing called dispersion mode, where the AC wind is directed away from the driver or passenger to create a convertible feel when you're driving. So that is also very unique Just another way to add more comfort and choice when it comes to owning the new Honda HR-V. Okay, Honda also mentioned that the new HR-V is also very fuel efficient. If you're driving around very santai, relaxed, you will get a mileage of about 6.5 liters per 100 km for the V and the E. These are the VTEC Turbo variants. But if you opt for the 1.5S, the non-turbo HR-V will get about 5.9 liters per 100 kilometers. So if you're traveling 100 kilometers santai and everything, you will only spend about 12 ringgit if you isi around 95 lah. So let's move on to the RS with Adam.
Alright, thank you Seb. We are now at the RSE HEV booth. This is the hybrid version of the HR-V, and there's a few things different from it and the rest of the lineup. So starting with the chrome sporty grille at the front. Also at the lower portion of the bumper, there is a gloss black finishing and also a chrome strip. Also, what's different in this car is this, the Amp Up logo, which is basically the HR-V's theme. The glossy black features all continue. The theme continues all the way to the side of the car, so the side still garnished, it's all glossy black also, but there's a chrome strip here, and this glossy black continues at the back. A few things different about the RSE HEV is of course you have the RSE HEV badge at the bottom right of the rear, and also there's a gloss black bumper at the bottom part, and also the chrome strip, which carries on the theme throughout the car. Also, another additional feature in the RSE HEV is the hands-free tailgate access. All you gotta do is just put your feet there and it should go up. Obviously, the main difference between the RSE HEV and the rest is its power plant. So this is a 1.5 litre hybrid engine that's coupled to a couple of twin motors. So it pushes out around 131 PS and 253 Newton meters of torque. Now, technically, the turbo variant is the faster car, but it doesn't have optimum rev range to play with. So this, the torque, the 253 Newton meters of torque, kicks in from 0. So it should give you, as Honda says, a new sporty experience. So on the inside, you do get an RS specific interior. What that basically means is you get red stitching instead of black. Also on the inside, you get a dual zone climate control. Also, you get sports pedal, which you don't get in the rest of the cars. So when it comes to the features, the driving features, the RSE HEV comes with auto sensing wipers, so you don't get the rest of the car. This car has it. Everything else, from the infotainment system, the TFT meter, it's all the same. Another main difference between this and the rest of the variants is you get this. These are what looks like pedal shifters, but they're not. They're for the regen braking. And okay, you might think that it's boring, regen braking, but actually this is very useful if you want a sporty drive. It kind of gives you the impression that you are downshifting, so you can set the aggressiveness of the regen braking. So you want it lighter or heavier, it's up to you. But we start to like this feature in electrified cars. Alright, so there you have it. All the HR-Vs available in Malaysia. Seb, which one will you go for?
I'm not sure. I'll probably go for the V because I like the whole setup with the V. You have the leather interior, you have the bigger wheels, and this one is the E. This one is the 17-inch wheels with the S. Yep. So what about you?
I would go for hybrid. I'm a more electrified car now guy, you know. So, but saying that, all variants get Honda sensing.
Yeah, so Honda sensing is the same across the board. You will get some extra bits and pieces when it comes to the V as well as the RS, like the Honda Lane Watch and Honda Connect and all that big. But Honda sensing wise, you get that in all 4 variants.
And that is impressive, something that we did not expect. So what's the price of yours though? The one that you like?
Mine is about 134,800 ringgit. Yeah.
And this one?
This one I believe is about 120 something. I think 129 if I'm not mistaken.
Sorry, what I meant was the base variant.
The base variant,
yeah.
The base variant, the 1.5S, that is the non-turbo version, it's at 114,000 ringgit and 800.
Okay. Because I've got expensive taste, of course I'm going to go for the EHEV, which is around 140,800 ringgit. So there you have it. Thank you for joining us, and wait for your HR-V.
So to know more about the HR-V, we posted up the launch article on our website, Carlist.my, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe with your friends and family. See you then.
Bye.
Ciao.